Hey guys, it's Mary and welcome back to Study Journey. I'm back with another AMC 12 problem of the week video, and this one is about arithmetic progression and also the angles of a triangle. So without further ado, let's get on with the video. This is AMC 12A, problem 12 from the year 2013. The angles in a particular triangle are in arithmetic progression, and the side lengths are 4, 5, and x. The sum of the possible values of x equals a plus the square root of b plus the square root of c, where a, b, c are positive integers. What is a plus b plus c? And here are your answer choices. So the key words here are that it is the angles of a triangle that are in an arithmetic progression. And it tells you that the side lengths of this triangle are 4, 5, and x. And the sum of all the possible values of x is equal to a plus square root of b plus square root of c. So if we can find the possible values of x, we can easily find a plus b plus c. So an arithmetic progression is a series which has consecutive terms having a common difference between the terms of a constant value. So what this means is if the middle term was x, then the term before it would be x minus d, which is the common difference. And the term after that will be x plus d, which is d is the common difference. And then it would be x plus 2d, x plus 3d, etc. So if it tells you that the angles of a particular triangle are in an arithmetic progression, that means these three are the angles, and these are in arithmetic progression. But we know that in a triangle, the angles added up together, the three angles added together is going to be 180 degrees. So we can use that and write an equation, which is going to be x minus d plus x plus d is going to be equal to 180. And this is going to be 3x equals 180, so that means x is going to be 60 degrees. So we know that no matter what, there's going to be the middle angle is going to be 60 degrees. Now we can draw ourselves a little diagram based on that. So if the middle angle was 60 and the possible side lengths are 4, 5, and x, there are different ways in which this can happen. So it can be 4, 5, and then x, or it can be x, 5, and 4, or it can be x, 4, and 5. So these three are the three different possible ways that we can put x, 5, and 4 in this triangle if we have one angle that is going to be already determined. So this is going to be casework where we make it into these three different possible cases. So the first scenario is when the middle angle is going to be 60 and the 4 and 5 are the lengths beside it. And this is going to be x and 5, and then this is x and 4. So we're going to be using the law of cosines for this purpose, because if we know three values of either the side lengths of a triangle or the angles, then we can find everything else. So how the law of cosine works. In a triangle ABC where the side lengths are respectively a, b, and c, there's going to be a thing where it says c squared is equal to a squared plus b squared minus 2ab times the cosine of c. So it is going to be, this c squared is going to be a squared plus b squared minus 2 times a times b times the cosine of c. Now we can use this and plug it into these three formulas to find the possible values of x. So in the first one, c is going to be x because we know that cosine of c, we had to know the angle c, which is 60 degrees. So here it is going to be x squared is equal to 4 squared plus 5 squared minus 2 times 4 times 5 times the cosine of 60 degrees. And then we simplify. The cosine of 60 degrees, it is going to be, so the cosine of 60, if we draw a little diagram right here, we know that this is going to be 60 degrees. The cosine is going to be the x value, which is going to be 1/2. So it is 2 times 4 times 5 times 1/2. And that is going to be 20. And then we simplify, and then we get x is equal to the square root of 21. Now, this is for the first scenario right here. So the second scenario, we do the same thing. But we know that the c value has to be 4 because we know that c is going to be 60 degrees. So plugging it in, 4 squared is equal to x squared plus 5 squared minus 2 times x times 5 times the cosine of 60 degrees. And then we simplify, and And then this is the equation we get. So if we find the determinant of this, we get that it is going to be the square root of 5 squared minus 4ac, which is 4 times 9, which is going to be the square root of 25 minus 36. And this is going to be a negative number, so we know that this set is going to be empty because there is not a real value in which x can be a real number. Now, moving on to the third way, it is going to be 5 squared is equal to x squared plus 4 squared minus 2 times 4 times x times the cosine of 60. And then we simplify that and we get, and then we find the two roots. Now we know that it can't be 2 minus square root of 13 because that would be a negative number and the side length can't be negative. So the values of all the x's added together, it would be the square root of 21 plus 2 plus the square root of 13. So if we do it in correlation to a and b and c, then it is going to be 2 plus the square root of 13 plus the square root of 21. It is going to be equal to the a plus the square root of b plus the square root of c. So it is asking you what is a plus b plus c, which is going to be 2 plus 13 plus 21, and here we get 36. So looking at our answer choices, we can see that the answer will be A, 36.